Thank you, Ellen.
All right, in this chaotic time, you might have adapted something that's called hurry sickness. This is actually a new term. It's been created during the pandemic to explain how some people are just essentially taking on too much right now. I talked to Angela Civitella to see how hurry sickness impacts your professional and your personal life. Angela, thank you for joining us today and helping us maybe find some peace and calm, because you're talking about hurry sickness here. For people who haven't heard of that, what is hurry sickness?
Good morning. Thank you for having me. So hurry sickness is a new coined phrase to specify the state of mind we're in now coming out of the year we just had. So everyone feels panicked, full of anxiety, full of fear, stress levels that are at an all-time high. And so we're now, trying to morph that into being able to tackle our schedules again, work. How do we handle and how do we merge that? So that's what hurry sickness is about.
Okay, I feel like we can all relate with that for sure. What do you recommend first of all? Like, how do we start to get back into a little bit of a calmer routine?
So I think what's really important, and I think a lot of people don't realize they have a right to do this, is if someone asks you to do something, question the ask. Assert yourself in allowing people to get an understanding as to what your workload looks like, what your work ethic is, and just how much you could really take on and how much room you have to take on more.
It's hard for us to say no. It really is. I know that. That's a great first one. What is the second thing we should be doing?
So a lot of people think that multitasking is a thing to do. And if you're a multitasker, you're like this uber worker, an employee and star, member. It's not so. What multitasking ends up doing is it ends up diminishing your ability to focus. The beginning, the middle, and then end of a task. So flip that around. Sharpen your focus. If you sharpen your focus, and there's mental tools and activities you could do to have that happen, you'll be able to get a lot more done, and you wouldn't believe how much more efficient you'll be. So switch that around.
Okay. I feel like that kind of leads into having better time management too, if you don't multitask like that.
Absolutely. So time management is a huge issue, right? A lot of people, for some reason, people start their day off, they think that their day should start off slow and easy, do the small things that they can get out of the way so they can tackle the really hard stuff. No. What you should do is start with the hard stuff when your energy levels are at an all-time high. Get that out of the way, and then ease in through the rest of your day where it becomes really more routine and monosyllabic, and you're able to better flow into your evening.
Yeah, I love that. I have found that to be a huge help in my own life. I feel like your next tip, I truly struggle with slow down, take your time. Why is that important?
People seem to forget, in order for you to show up and be your best self, and for whoever and whatever it is that you're doing, take some time for you. And that's not that complicated. For me, 10 minutes, I just shut everything off and I go outside for a walk around the block. I'm fine. I come back, I'm recentered, refocused, my core is in place, and I feel that I can better serve whatever it is that I have in front of me to do.
Especially that walk in nature. I know that's so important. And then finally, to ask for help, have a support system, that's important as well.
A lot of people think they're the only ones going through what they're going through. If this past year has taught us anything, is that so many people are going through the exact same thing that you're going through. Find those people. Now more than ever, there are so many more support groups than there have ever been prior to this pandemic. Find the group that fits for you.
Find that group, and Angela says also stay positive. Working with that positive outlook, it can help you feel equal to all of those challenges that face you and might sometimes overwhelm you. All right, tax management isn't just part of retirement preparation.